What? We didn't find Eden though. Oh, we did not. No. Shabbat shalom.
Did you head off with the other?
I was helping two small children look for a third child.
Mm.
They found the first third child they were looking for, but they have not found. They found Jacob, but they haven't found Eden yet.
I suspect he'll turn up.
I think so. I was just happy that it was nice that they felt comfortable enough to enlist a perfectly strange or adult.
But this is a setting that obviously they feel safe.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah. Need some help with finding Eden? Sure. A few minutes. I'm not used to the family. There must have been something going on.
Yeah, there must be a service. And it's the beginning, beginning of school year. I don't remember. I didn't read the whole message.
No.
But then apparently they forgot to put in that we were going to be in the chapel.
Yes.
So I started walking in there and I thought, well, yeah.
I saw the door was closed and I saw there was no sign on the gate. So that was my point. The sign on the gate.
I was just staring at the door thinking it wasn't open.
Wait! There's regular services in this room?
Welcome, welcome!
I was just gonna walk through.
Well, you would be in an empty room if you did that.
You would be 9 short.
You haven't even missed it because you didn't know what was. You had to see
Yeah,
it.
Pat, since we got home, this has just been full. I just can't believe it's.
I know.
You had to see 8 or 9 of us on a Friday night in the big sanctuary.
Yeah.
How you doing here?
Doing fine. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Grateful for my
So
life.
you just had a children's
I did not attend. I just arrived, but they had a darn picnic. And I'm sure they did some
They all seem very energized. Oh my God.
Probably.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the two. We have Valerie and.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I had my 18th surgery.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
He was here once, which one at a time?
Yeah, I've been a couple times, but it's been scattered over a few months.
Nice to see you. Tell me,
Oh, Susanna.
Susanna.
Welcome
back. How you doing?
I haven't talked to her that much. Nice to meet you.
You're right, I immediately saw congratulations.
Thanks.
That's your relationship.
Yeah, I like to tell a little if you want to know who I am. I let him live in my house. Oh, they're nice kids here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's very
I mean, there's
They still thought you wanted
That's
to
why I saw you.
Yeah.
As this birthday.
Yes, what? Yes. No, sure. Bereavement. So I saw Joan.
Well, the bereavement committee, are you? Do you mean the Chesed committee?
Yeah, the Hesed. Is anybody here from that?
Unclear who actually, not the people who are running it, so I'm not sure who all is on it. We'll have to contact them though for you after Shabbat. And,
It was so quick that I had the surgery with urgency, and I didn't actually bother about meals or anything. I just went.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
We also have Mondays and right surgery.
No, I had surgery on my good eye. So now I have no vision whatsoever.
Yeah, if you've got 4 seats, you can turn it
Yeah, and a lot of them are doing
Okay, we're gonna hang in.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. I think we're going to go ahead and start. We do have enough people for, there'll be a few here. So if your kids want to go to bed, they certainly can.
I just want to finishing minions. We're coming up on bedtime.
Yeah, no, we haven't. We haven't. So thank you though.
Okay.
But you know, that's if you can drag your kids home,
I
right?
try to stay like that.
Whatever you
You're
want.
gonna be disrupted. You know?
Yeah, either way, but we have minions. So.
Yes. It's nice to be back in the chapel, Rabbi.
Yes,
It's really
isn't it?
much more
Nothing I like better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same number of people, but it feels 10 times fuller.
Totally.
By the way.
I do feel kind of far away up here. Maybe I should bring a music stand in down there.
Yeah. Do that.
You wanna, usually you pull that thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can also pull that.
Rabbi Blue, come on down.
Yeah. So all right. So
Well,
we'll delay further while I had stopped doing that
Or we
actually.
can all just move forward.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
I used to do it from here in front of the table, and then with the live stream, I started doing it from up there, and we're gonna go back to this one.
Oh, you can move the podium.
Yeah.
Okay. You need help?
No, it just takes back and forth.
You look like you're slow dancing.
Yeah,
It's been a while, but he remembers how.
yeah.
You lead well.
Yeah, this is not the kind of thing you
Oh,
forget.
much better.
But yeah, it feels a lot better. Okay.
Okay.
Sit that up here.
They usually don't.
Well, we're going to start on page 1. Sorry about the little delay.
Okay.
Oh, loads of people. Emma B is here.
Bubby!
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Page 1, like I said. Here we go. Yedi nefesh avarachaman. Yedi nefesh avarachaman. Mishom avdecha. El retzonecha. Mishom avdecha. Ya la 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 la. El retzonecha. Yarutz avdecha kemo hayam. Yishtachaveh yalai el mu'atorecha. Yes, Shabbat Shalom to you, Leah. And so Leah, who you'll see in the back in a second, is and if you're watching a live stream, Leah is a 2-year-old who goes to our preschool. And when she sees me at preschool, she says, essentially, "You're from Shabbat." I saw you at Shabbat. But it'll be interesting to see, though, in a couple months, she's going to say, "I saw you at preschool" instead, right? So, but right now, I am Shabbat, and but pretty soon, now I see her every day. All right, let's go to page. Let's go to page 6. Yismechu Hashamayim. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth be glad. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yiramayam, Yiramayam, Umelo, Yiramayam, 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 Umelo. Page 9. Mizmor shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Ki niflaot asa, Hoshia lo yemino, uzro akocho, ay na hotia Adonai Yeshuato, le'enei hagoyim, ki latzidkato, zachar chasdo ve'emunato, le'vei Eloheinu, Ariel Adonai Kol Haaretz, Pizku Elolenu Zameru, Zamru Adonai Bechinon, Bechinon Ekol Zima, Bechatzot Tropet Shohar, Ariel Lifnei Melech Adonai, Yiram Hayam Kulo. Let's go to page 13. The chords I used for the new Lachadodi from last time, but I meant to practice it today, but I didn't. So. One second, sorry. Lechadodi likrat kala v'nei Shabbat nekavela shamor v'zamor v'diborecha 17. Yaminus Moti, Protzi Ve'et Adonai Ta'aritzi, Aleya Yish Ben Protzi Ve'im Svecha Ve'nagila Ve'chadodi Likakala Ve'neshavat Nikavela. We rise and face the entrance. Bovi Ve'shalom Ateret Ba'ala Kavesimcha Utzo'ala Tocheune Am Zikula Bo'ikala Bo'ikala Lechadodi Likakala B'nei Shabbat Nikavela. Boy, sorry about that. And normally I have it, completely off. All right, we say to any mortars or I'm Yerushalayim, may God comfort you with all the mortars of Zion and Jerusalem. We may be seated. Second. Okay. Yeah, normally I have it totally off, but I didn't, so what are you gonna do? Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Well, it's fun. I mean, this is not an excuse, but I used to not carry my phone at all on Shabbat, and actually before the pandemic, it was before we were scared of the pandemic, we were scared of terrorism, and all rabbis were instructed they needed their phones on because of it was Pittsburgh and Poway and all those things, and then we worried that we stopped worrying about terrorism and we worried about the pandemic and COVID and we really worried about it, and then
Now we're back to terrorism.
yeah, exactly.
Just fake terrorism. Actually.
Yeah, I'm actually not allowed to talk about that while we're on the screen, but yes, okay, so we'll turn it off at the end and I'll tell you what's happening. Anyway, nothing really, honestly, literally, but still. Okay, page 19, Psalm for Shabbat. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot leAdonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chasecha. Continue on our own. All right, you see where the star is, and we're about to do Tzadik Katamar. A little Hebrew lesson, if you are able to read the Hebrew, where the Jewish star is on page 20. You'd see the word Tzadik, Tzadi, Daled, Kuf, and Yud Kuf, yeah, but so I'm looking just at the root. So pretend the Yud's not there for a second. Tzadi, Dalet, Kuf, and you're going to see it twice in a row in the Torah tomorrow. It's going to say Tzedek, Tirdov, which is commonly translated as justice shall you pursue, but you can see that the word Tzaddik is righteous. What other word has that root? Tzedakah, exactly, which we translate as charity, which is really benevolence, or perhaps it's righteousness, or perhaps it's just, it's creating a just society. A lot of possibilities. You have another word we can come up?
My father's name was Sadok.
Right, that's right. Your father's name was Sadok, so another word that comes from it. I forgot that. So all part of the same thing. And so is it justice shall you pursue, or is it righteousness shall you pursue, or is it about giving tzedakah, which at least one commentator actually thinks that it is. But yeah, so a lot of possibilities. But so because I've made such a big deal of it tonight, we're going to do I don't think anyone's going to get up and dance, although they could. We're going to do the Israeli dance version of Tzadik Katamar instead of the Tzadik Katamar. We're going to do Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Yifrach Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Yifrach Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Ka'eres Bavanon Yizke Ka'eres Bavanon Yizke Ka'eres Bavanon Yizke Yizke Ka'eres Bavanon Yizke Ka'eres Bavanon Yizke Ka'eres Bavanon Yizke Yizke. Yeah, right. Sway like a palm tree. Sway like a palm tree. All right, page 21. We did, yeah. Adonai melach god lavesh, lavesh Adonai zitazar aftikon tevedal timo. Nachon ki sacha me'az nomat anasu nerot Adonai nasu nerot kolam yisu nerot ot yam. Mikol od mayim rabim adirim. Mishperei adir v'marom Adonai Ereotecha Ne'enu me'od Leveitecha navam Koresh Adonai Le'orech Yamim. Please rise, page 22, the formal call to prayer. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. May be seated. Baruch et Adonai Le'olam. Asher bivaro marim maramim. V'yom v'layla. V'leler mipnei choshech. V'choshech mipnei or. V'yom v'layla. V'yom yom v'layla. Adonai tzahot shemo. Chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch et Adonai hamarim v'ramim. Ahavat olam in Yisrael Amcha Amen. Elohecha, bechol levavecha, ubechol nafshecha, ubechol meodecha, vehayu admarim ha'ele, asher Elohim etzavecha, hayom al levavecha, veshinantam levanecha, v'dibartavam, v'shivtecha b'beitecha, u'lechtecha b'derech, u'v'shochmecha u'v'kumecha, u'kshartam le'ol al yadecha, ve'ayu l'totafot v'neinecha, u'v'tavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'v'shorecha. Continue silently, 27 through 29. L'ma'an tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'echem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti echem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem, emet. Adonai Elohechem, emet. We're on page 30. טוב רצון כגדול להם, משה ונעשר לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם, 32. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך לדור הקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף תהילה, נורא תהילות, אוסף תהילה, אדוני ידור ועמלך, מלכותך ראו בניך, הים לפני משה, זה אלי אנו ואמרו, זה אלי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ידור ועמלך. יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה, יא לה לה Yaakov, Gom Chazak Vimenu, Baruch Atah Adonai, Kal Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lesholom, Ha'amidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Lesholom, Ha'amidenu Malkeinu L'chaim. U'shmor Salenu Sukkot Shlomecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Avrei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'kol Israel, V'al Yerushalayim. And please rise for Bishamru. Page 35. Yikra Vikra Shemei Rabba Yamadi Brachirte Vemlich Malchute Yechol Yomecha Uchaye Nechol Beit Yisrael Bagala Ulizman Kari Meru
Amen.
Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Olam Me'omaya Yitbarach Yitbarach Vishtabach V'Barim V'Naseh V'Tadar V'Taleh V'Talal Shmei Kudsha Le'lamin Kobrechata V'Shirata Tushechata V'Nechemata Damiran Me'alma V'Meru
Amen.
Private Amidah, pages 37 through 40. Shalom Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen Yaseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Yaseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Amen. Page 49. Paul, do you want to do the Ma'bei Tefillah tonight? The Vayachulu and all that stuff? Stop short of Kaddish Shalem though, because
Okay.
Arel Masli is going to do that.
Okay. Page 49. Vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzavam vayachal Elohim bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa vayavarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i Vayikadesh oto, kivo shavan mikol melachto, asher bara Elohim lasot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanurah, El Elyon, Konei Shamayim V'Aretz, Hamagein Avod B'Davaro, Mechayei Meitim B'Ma'amaro, Ha'el HaKadosh She'ein Kamohu, Hameniach Le'amo B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho, Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem, Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem, Lefanav Navod Be'yira v'Fachad, Menodel Ishmo B'chol Yom Tamid, Me'ein HaBrachot, Adon HaShalom, Mekadesh HaShabbat, Uvarech Shavi, Umeniach B'Kedusha, Yamedu Shnei Oneg, Zecher L'Maseh V'Reishit, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, Ritzevim Nuchateinu, Kadeshenu v'mitzvotecha, v'tein chelkenu b'toratecha, Sabeinu mituvecha, v'samchenu b'shuatecha, v'taher libeinu le'obdecha be'emet, v'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu b'avav ratzon Shabbat kodshecha, ve'anuchu v'Yisrael mekadeshei shemecha, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
Yasher Koach.
Yasher Koach.
And Kaddish Shalem, page 53. 3 weeks away. Is that right? Is it 3 or 2? It's only 2.
2.
Wow.
Yid gadol v'kadesh shemei rabah.
Amen.
V'yomad yivrach yirtei v'amlech malchutei. V'chayachonu v'yachonu v'chaydachu Yisrael. V'agalav zman kriyivim meru.
Amen. Yeshmei Rabah Mevorach, Le'olam Le'omei Maya Yisbarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitermam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shmei l'kudashah.
Brichu.
Le'lam minka brachata v'shirata. Shishbachata v'nechmata. Damral b'mavimru.
Amen.
Titgabal tzolachon uvodchon d'chol Yisrael. Kodam v'chon d'yishmai v'maru.
Amen.
Yehesh lava rabba min shamaya. V'chaim eleni v'kol Yisrael v'maru.
Amen.
O say shalom b'mamav hu ya'aseh shalom. Amen. V'kol Yisrael v'kol Yisrael te'el v'maru. Amen.
Yashakoa.
A historical moment, although this is not dated, I can tell you around what time it was, and you should be able to too. And it's hard to believe that it's no longer recent history, really. Okay, this is a letter. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I read a letter, historical letter from that are in the file somewhere that I find, and we see what we can learn about the moment here at Temple Beth Abraham and in Oakland or in World Jewry or whatever. So here's the letter. It's from Svetlana Lankin, who was the temple administrator, which is what we used to call the executive director. They used to be called temple administrators. In fact, it's still called like the NATA, National Association of Temple Administrators, but the title, because they did a lot more than administrate. Anyway, dear board member, Svetlana writes, in the light of recent events in connection with the death of Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, we needed to let all our members know about the special interfaith service we held in his memory. Unfortunately, we were unable to do this in a timely fashion because we didn't have internet. No, of course not yet. Although it did exist, because we didn't have a phone tree in place.
I remember those.
The branches of the phone tree are you, the members of the board of directors. The leaves are the members of our congregation. Attached to this letter is a list of your names and telephone numbers to call when we must reach our membership on short notice. When we need to activate the phone tree, you will be notified by either the president or by me. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Sincerely yours, Svetlana Lankin. So, today we send a mass email, but of course not everyone reads their email. So maybe you have to send it by text, but not everyone gives us their cell phone number. It's only complicated things. You have to, as you know, in your daily lives, you have different friends who only respond to particular forms of communication, and you have to keep it straight in your head. Although the cell phone number and the text is probably the best for most people, but anyway, it's just interesting. The whole idea of the phone tree, and then that it was almost 30 years ago. It was November of 95 when Yitzhak Rabin was assassinated. To think about that moment and ways we wanted to reach out and let the members know. We did have phone trees, however, during the beginning of the pandemic. We had the board members call every member of the congregation, I think three times maybe, to make sure they were doing okay. And at the beginning, it was kind of a vital necessity. You didn't know if, some of our seniors were even able to get food or whatever. So it was something. Anyway, that's today's historical letter. We're going to rise for the Kiddush, page 55. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei b'riah kafel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'ratzah banu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahav v'ratzon inchilanu zikaron l'ma'aseh b'reishi ki hu yom tehillah l'mikrayei kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim ki banu v'harta v'yotanu ki dashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodesh v'ahava uvratzon inchilanu Baruch atah Adonai v'kadesh ha'shabbat. Chaim to life. If you are near your children or anyone else you're comfortable blessing, we say Yisrael Elohim kafraim v'chim menashe Yisimecha Elohim kasar rivkara chavaleha Barecha Adonai v'yishmerecha Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yikunecha Yisad Adonai panav elecha v'yaseh lecha shalom May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God lift the divine face toward you and grant you peace. Amen. As we remain standing for the Aleinu, page 57. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol v'tei gedula le'oser b'reishi shelo asanu kegoyei haratzon velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adamah shelo sam chelkeinu kahem gor aleinu kechol amonam v'anachnu korim U'ishbachavinu modim Lifnei melech Malchei Malachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu Jehu notei shamayim ve'yosef haaretz U'moshe v'karo b'shamayim b'mahal U'shchinatu zo v'gam miromim Hu Eloheinu Eino Eben Malkeinu Efes Ulato Kakatu Betorato Be'atayom Ve'hashivota El Levavecha Ki Adonai Hua Elohim Bashamayim V'mahal Ve'aretz Ve'aretz Mitachai Eino Tu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'em marvechaya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yihei Adonai echad u'shemo Be seated as we lovingly recall the memory of our departed relatives and friends as Yortzeit to observe during the coming week, thinking especially today of Lena Adowich, Edward Lee Berkovich, Philip Bierman, Ann Kamis Brodke, Louis Brodowski, Eva Klein David, Celia Davis, David Davis, Philip Davis, Peter DeVoren, Edith Denenberg, Joseph Dienstag, Robert Edison Sr., Larry Frankel, Leah Friedman, Elizabeth Glasser, Kenneth Goodwin, Bill Hale, Rose Jaffe, Manfred Kahn, Molly Kessler, Samuel Kestenblatt, Barry Stephen Kramer, Edward Kushner, Jacob Miron, Saul Quitman, Chaim Ram, Eileen Salk, Abraham Schaefer, Fanny Schiffman, Irving Isaac Schoen, Jacob Seltzer, Sam Silver. And we are in the Shloshim, the 30-day mourning period for Donald Schaefer, Larry, and Maxine Miller, and we are in the Shiva for Larry Steiner. The memories of all who are with us, we ask all those who are in mourning or observing Yortzeit, as well as anyone else who would choose to do so, to rise from the mourner's Kaddish on page 61. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayechol beit Yisrael, b'galav v'zman kari v'imru amen, yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach, lamal almei almaya, V'yitbarach, v'yishtavach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekutsha, barichu, le'elam, in kol berchata, v'shirata, tushbechata, v'nechemata, damiran v'yalma, v'imru, yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, oseh shalom v'yalma,
Yaseh shalom. Hallelujah. Kol Yisrael. Amen. Amen.
All right. We have a few announcements. First of all, in case you passed like a lot of people and the parking lot was full and there weren't very many people here, it's because we had a sort of a Tat Shabbat and kickoff to the preschool year today. There were a lot of little kids running around, and it was a lot of fun until it wasn't, and then there were a lot of tears, and some being hurt in the Gaga pit, others not wanting to go home, others wanting to go home. You know, it was just what you'd expect. It was a lot of fun though, and hence that's why I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse tie with a baseball on it. Secondly, tomorrow services are at 9:30, usual time. The birthday boy is Joel Pizer, who is the husband of Jing Pizer, the caterer. So it's a really especially like thought out lunch tomorrow, and it'll be delicious. We have next weekend we have the bar mitzvah of Isaac Brown. The following weekend we have the bar mitzvah of Arel Maslia. We have some other events going on too. The Beit Sefer barbecue, back to school barbecue, is Tuesday, August 29th. And on Sunday, September 10th, I know it's a ways away, but TBA MacArthur cleanup sponsored by WTBA and the Men's Club.
Do I need to sign up for that?
You do.
Send me an email. I'm the one collecting. There was an
Excellent.
email that went out.
Okay.
You should see it.
And then, yeah, and we'll announce it more. Yeah, it says email Eli Messenger. Okay, so there you go. All right, I think that is just about it. We'll conclude with the song Dodi Li, I Am My Beloved's, from the Song of Songs, because we have just entered the month of Elul. And Elul, the month before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, is considered an acronym for Ani L'Dodi V'Dodi Li, I Am My Beloved's, and My Beloved is Mine. A few guests though. So Megan, Jordan, who do we bring with us today?
It was our friend Charlotte, a classmate of mine.
Nice to meet you. So, and a Bolt Law student. It's not called Bolt anymore, right? A Berkeley Law student.
Oh.
It's not called Bolt.
It's not called Bolt anymore.
Politically incorrect.
He was canceled, as they say. Of course, he died a long time ago. He was actually canceled a long time ago, but in terms of his name. So, anyhow, all right. Tell us your name again. Yeah. Yeah.
Steve Kaufman.
Steve Kaufman, and he lives locally, belongs to Nifty-Go. He's here on Friday night. Tell us your name again.
My name's Edward Stein.
Welcome. Have you been here before?
I had a Shabbat a few weeks ago and I live around the corner.
All right, excellent. Welcome. Great to have you here. And Susanna has been here a couple times as well. So welcome to all of you. Everyone else is pretty regular, I would say. So
Very regular.
and some very regular, yes. All right. So there's a couple different melodies of this. We're going to do the more or less Hasidic one.
Okay.
And probably just 2 choruses and 1 verse. Dodi li ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Dodi li ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Mi zot olam min hamidbar, mi zot olam, mi zot olam min hamidbar, mi zot olam. Dodi li ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Dodi li ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Let's do another verse. Libavtini achoti kala, achoti kala. Libavtini achoti kala, achoti kala. Dodi li ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Dodi li ani lo haroeh b'shoshanim. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.